All right, listen. We're going to get started now. Thank you for coming. This session is anytime, any place, anywhere. Take charge of your own PD, meaning professional development. Okay, when you walked in, we had you go around and find commonalities with other participants in this workshop. The reason we did that because this is what professional development is all about. I find the best PD here, and other sessions are great, is sitting and talking to others, meeting them in hallways, meeting them at meals, and other areas. And the discussions we've had are great educational and technology discussions. I've had discussions in a bloggers cafe, an exhibit hall, people stop me at meals, and it's wonderful. Now, 1,021 days ago, anyone know how long ago that was? Years? 1,021. You gotta do cross-curricular whenever you teach, you know. Yes, sir?
4 years?
No, that's too many.
3.
Almost 3 years ago, on September 13th, 2012, this group right here, along with Paula, who you saw, started connecting on a Google Hangout. We met on Sunday nights, and we still do, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We represented 7 different states. We got together, we worked on Google documents at the same time. And it was funny with all these people working on the same document, we're talking at the same time, and all of a sudden something disappears. I said, okay, well, where'd you hide that? Where'd you put it and whatnot? This is what we should be doing in the classroom too. Think about it. All right, this presentation and our connecting epitomizes, really change the slide, the 5th ISTE standard for teachers, engaging in professional growth and leadership. This is how we tie it in. This is what we should be doing as educators. You gotta go by the ISTE standards. Okay, I will now proudly introduce my Twitter immediate family, because we have become a family. This is the first time we've all been together, minus, unfortunately, Paula, who's not able to attend this session.
Virtually.
Virtually, whatever. Okay, we have Nancy Carroll from Massachusetts. She loves chowder. We have Jessica Bamberger, soon to be Jessica Stiers. We want to congratulate her on July 18th. She's going to be married. I hope she streams her wedding for all of us to see. We want to see her hair down. We want to see her wedding dress. We have Kim Powell, the lovely Kim Powell, who changed her handle and drove me crazy. She's from Michigan. She rocks. Kim Powell, you right, tell them what you are. You tell them that. Okay, we have Dan Percio, who's known as Dan Science Man. He is awesome. He's from Jersey. We have Billy Krakauer, the Sat Chat moderator, among other things, from New Jersey, too. And of course, we send hugs and kisses to Paula, who we miss. Now, please don't wait for professional development. Oh, Jennifer. I'm in trouble now in the Hoosier State. Jennifer Ruth from Indiana, the lovely Jennifer Ruth. Head Minion, thank you. From the great state of Indiana. Please don't wait for PD to come to your professional development. There's so much out there today. You're going to find out ways you can get your own professional development 24/7, all day long, all night. Now, each member of this panel will now show you their PD tools.
I go first. Why don't you stand up at the podium?
I'll go first.
Would you want me to?
Whatever is more comfortable for you.
I don't care.
You want somebody else want to go first?
Nope, no.
I'll go first. I don't care.
Okay.
Because I'm going by the order of the slides.
Okay.
Unless you guys really want to keep moving. I'm Billy. For those of you who don't know, a lot of my PD, I attend conferences, unconferences. My favorite conference is ISTE. This is my 3rd conference at ISTE. I sometimes, they're all sitting here like, oh, when are we going to hang out? I go, we could walk between sessions or between the expo hall to hang out, because literally my schedule, and I know other people's schedules, get so packed. There's so much to do. My favorite part, though, of ISTE is not actually attending sessions, it's going to the poster sessions. If you've not checked out the poster sessions, I would encourage you to do that. There's about 40 different tables. Students are presenting. You learn more from the students than any adult can ever tell you, and they're the most honest with you. Other conferences, Future Ready, for those of you who don't know, it's free for your school district to attend online. I don't know how much it costs to attend the actual sessions, but it's great if your school's looking to enhance technology. It's free and it's great. The best free conferences that are out there are ed camps. Has anyone here attended an ed camp? For those of you who don't know, ed camps are free. They're unconferenced. It's the rule of 2 feet. If you don't like what I say, you can just get up and walk out and go to a different session. There's actually, and I'm going to promote this one little quick thing. 5:15 today, there's the Birds of a Feather taking place, I think, by the Bloggers Cafe. I hope, because that's what I have on my schedule to go to after this one. Birds of a Feather ed camp, so if you ever participated and want to go talk to other people who are from other ed camps, they're going to be having a session at 5:15 today. There's also, for those of you who are any administrators in here, or there are no ed camp leadership. There are 15 different ed camp leaderships going on across the country. If you Google ed camp leadership or look at the hashtag EdCampLDR, you'll be able to see where they're located. For anyone in New Jersey, there's 2 going on in New Jersey, one in North, one in South, and there's one in Philly going on where the original one started.
Okay, I'm Jen down here. I'm going to do Twitter and Twitter chats, and I'm going to start with a question. How many of you already have a Twitter account?
Yes. Awesome.
Okay, awesome.
We
Hands
should have
up.
taken a picture of that.
How many people?
Ready? How many of you? Who's got the camera?
Get a picture.
Wait. No, we got to do the countdown.
Really?
Yeah, really.
What countdown? For all of us for them to get their cameras ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
There you go.
That's awesome, awesome.
Okay, and how many of you participated in a Twitter chat? Okay, awesome. So this is not a beginner group, so I'll kind of... Oh, raise your hand for beginner. Raise your hand for beginner. Okay, good. Well, I'll cover you all. And lurking is okay. If you've just lurked on Twitter and not participated, that's okay too, and I'll talk about that in a minute. I just want to start really quick with a story. In October of 2011, I joined Twitter. I think it was more for our sports team in our from a local high school. And then I started finding things, and I just got deeper and deeper and deeper, which was great. Not long after I got on, I connected with Nancy Carroll because I found Fourth Chat and started talking with her and with Paula, and they were just so warm and so welcoming. I'm like, well, I'm doing all right, so I do a little more, and they eventually asked me to co-moderate Fourth Chat, which is great, and we all have a ball. We've been friends for a long time, but we didn't meet in person for several years. We went to ISTE in Atlanta, and it was the first time that we met in person. So we had done the Google Hangouts like Jerry was talking about, and talked on Twitter a lot and even on cell phones, but I hadn't seen her in person, so we met at the airport. So she comes down to my gate, and she's like, Jen, you're so tall. And I'm like, Nancy, you're so short. Well, we were there last year. We got to meet Paula in person and Jerry in person, and Billy was there. But this ISTE was the first time that I had met Jess and Kim and Dan in person. So imagine chatting with people on Sunday night for an hour, talk about family, talk about education, talk about what's right at your school, what's wrong with your school, just to, kind of talk to people. But I didn't meet them until now. So I love the fact that Twitter just brings everybody together. And if you just put it out there, someone's going to respond, and then you just build that relationship. So I think Twitter, hands down, is the best PD that you can get easily anytime you want to. So having said that, you have that opportunity for PD anytime you need it, while drinking your coffee in your pajamas or on your couch with a beer or whatever you're going to do. You have that chance to do that. For beginners, the first and most important thing I will say, when you get a Twitter account, change the little egg symbol to a picture. It's this thing that's going to help you most. Because if you stay an egg, they say, okay, either you're anonymous and you don't want to be known, or you don't know enough to change your picture from an egg. So that's my advice to you, beginners.
So actually,
Perfect.
Tweet that out.
And if you know me, I have a page for Twitter for newbies. I have a page for Twitter chats, and everything's there. Just follow cybraryman.com.
And if you're really new to Twitter, Tweet Me. Great app to download and learn.
Tweet Me is a great app for my good friend Susan Bearden. We just did a Twitter 101 workshop, by the way, together.
Okay. I had you farther down, but it's good you went now. That's good.
That was Jerry's fault.
When I was talking about lurking, like some people visit other chats or just check in and you're just seeing what other people say to each other, that's okay too. Maybe you just want to read it. And a lot of chats will archive it that you can go back and read it even after their chat is finished. If you don't have an account yet and you want to try to create one, it's pretty easy, and you can find a friend or a tech-savvy teenager will be able to help you in like 30 seconds. So those are all choices. So has anybody seen the sketch with Justin Timberlake and Jimmy Fallon when they're all talking to hashtags?
Oh, yeah.
Drives people crazy. So most of the people in here know what a hashtag is, but if you don't, it's a way of organizing all the information into streams. And when I try to tell somebody like back home what it means, try to think of like a bunch of different colored Post-it notes all over your desk, and it's just a mess and they're everywhere. But if you could organize all the orange ones, all the yellow ones, all the blue ones, and you could have them in order, that's kind of what a stream, that's kind of what the hashtag does. So it's used to group topics together. So the hashtag symbol you use before your relevant keyword with no spaces. So I'm going to talk to you about that. Search bar at the top. I put the fourth chat one there. At the top of the Twitter where there's a search bar, you can put a hashtag and a relevant word there, and it will find you the whole stream. So if you like knitting, hashtag knitting. If you like hashtag jets,
Jets.
hashtag jets. But it'll anybody who's tweeted with that in it. And to stay in that stream when you're on a chat,